Welcome aboard Free Dive with Seapoint Digital, your go-to podcast for deep dives into the world of digital marketing. I'm Christy.
And I'm Anna Lynn.
Your hosts navigating through the currents of growth, strategy, and innovation in the digital realm.
We're going to talk. We're going to laugh. It's going to be a good time.
Let's dive in. Hello, welcome back to a new episode and a new year with the Free Dive podcast. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that everyone had a nice couple of weeks off. If you're not from New England, which I know because of analytics that not everybody is, I've got some people far away. We're not having a very snowy, wintry winter this winter, which I don't mind at all. I'm a snow hater here. So we're having kind of a bizarre, cold, rainy, non-snowy winter. So wherever you are, I hope that you're getting the weather that you love. This is the weather that I'm pretty happy with. I love the rain, and I'm happy being cold so that I can bundle up. If I can't paddleboard and I can't be swimming, it might as well be cold so that I can be in a heated blanket and be snuggled up and be in my sweaters. So I don't want to have to shovel and plow snow. So this is perfect for me. But anyway, that's what's going on here on our side of the world. I hope you are enjoying it wherever you are in the world. But anyway, we are back, and we're back with new content. We're back with a new year. It's weirding my brain out how much time has passed and that we're already into the new year. So we're re-strategizing and looking over our plans for the year. But if you're here, you must still be enjoying our content. So I'm glad that you are. Today, I was whipping up the content for today and looking ahead for the next few months and strategizing with the team. And I think that we're going to have a couple of months of really fun content. So keep coming back, and hopefully you'll keep enjoying it. But anyway, social savvy episode on the first week of the month. And I thought I would start the year off with giving you guys some mistakes of the past, because we love it when we talk about things that Christy's done badly. I am a believer in just unveiling and being honest about how, you've screwed up so people can benefit from it, because I'm also a person who I'm very much I don't learn from my own mistakes. I learn from the mistakes of others. So if I can provide that same thing for you guys, you can learn from me. Why not? So today we're talking about 5 social media mistakes that are hurting your growth. And we're going to go into why these same mistakes are ones that I had been making myself. And also why they're mistakes and how you can fix them. Well, let's just dive in. Not going to make this too long of an episode with mistake number 1, posting without a strategy. If you're new to social media, or even if you've been in it for a long time, sometimes it can feel like you have forgotten about it, and so you just need to jump back in and just post anything. I've got to get something up on my Instagram. I've got to just throw something up on Facebook. We got to make a TikTok. And that's good because you want to be present on those sites. I'm gesturing a lot, sorry. But random posting confuses your audience and it weakens your brand identity. So if you have created your brand identity, you need to stick within what it is. Plan content around themes or pillars, meaning education, your promotion, your engagement. Use tools like content planners to stay organized. Now, my tip for this is you have to do what works best for you, because as a digital marketing company, we have access to all kinds of digital planners that exist, HubSpot or Hootsuite or whatever, every kind of Excel sheet or whatever that exists, but Christy's brain doesn't compute to it. I am still a person that uses a paper binder planner, which people make fun of me because I'm in the digital world, and why am I writing out and carrying around this massive book planner everywhere I go? Something about my brain doesn't do digital planning. And so for me, I'm like, if I force myself and try, I can't keep up with it. And so what am I forcing? But what does work for me is I have all of my calendars written out on paper. And if I plan ahead, basically one of the things I do is I print out, I think it's called print a calendar for the year. And I write in every box my plan for when I'm going to post stuff. So like next week, I'm going to post this on Instagram on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. These are my plans. And that's what works for Christy's brain. And you have to figure out what it is, like what works best for you, and go with that. And that might take some trial and error. And it's more convenient, frankly, if you can do the digital thing, because you can plan things out in advance. I can't really do that well being a pen and paper lady, but I have found my ways around that. But anyway, use content calendars to stay organized. So get ahead the best you can. Do what works for you. Mistake number 2, ignoring your analytics. And again, if you're anything like me, analytics is just a whole bunch of numbers written out just that don't go together and don't make sense. And I'm not a math lady, and I leave the analytics to the analytic people because that's boring and I'm a creative. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. You have to use analytics to your benefit. There are stories in the numbers. So what are the stories telling you? Where can you find the best analytics? This is something that I have found that unfortunately certain social media platforms just don't give you the best analytics to tell you anything. I find that to be really true of Instagram. They give you some good stats and some that are like really stupid. TikTok, you really have to fight in a professional account to like get behind the scenes and find out like who your audience is and when they're online and all that. But use the resources you have to your benefit, including if you are fortunate like me and have in your agency or at your disposal people analytics, like data analysts. So I use the analysts on my team to be like, what does this all mean? Somebody explain it to me because I don't get this. So I will have them look over everything, give them logins to stuff and be like, can you help me? And they do. If you don't have that available to you, use what you have, get into the back end of your apps. And if you see that people are online, most your followers on Mondays in the afternoon, that's when you're going to post. Use the information that you have to benefit it. Use platform insights to track engagement and reach. Focus on top performing content to guide future posts. So not just time, not just engagement, but what were your top performing what was the top performing content that you had? Make more content like that. We've talked about that a lot. Okay, mistake number 3, overloading on sales posts. So this could include call to actions. This could include hyper focusing on what you want them to do for you. If you come in real strong from your angle of like, I want you guys to do this, people can tell. People follow accounts for value, not for constant ads. And here's the thing on that. Think about how you watch and look at anything. Think about if you're willing to stay on Hulu because you really enjoy something to just fight through the ads, or your favorite podcast, for instance. I just started a podcast where, oh my word, there must be an ad every 7 to 10 minutes. And it's so irritating to me, but I'm willing to stay just because I love the podcast and I have figured out how to fast forward through them. So when it comes to social media, people don't want to be irritated by your ads. However, with a good marketing strategy, and if interwoven in what you are advertising and sales pitching, there is value to your audience, people might stay. So my advice to that is create content that you would enjoy and wouldn't irritate you. Look at it from the eyes of your consumer. And if you're not sure, take it to your friends, take it to your family, have them give you their true unbiased opinion is this irritating? Would you swipe past this? Follow the 80-20 rule. 80% valuable content, 20% promotion. Mix in educational tips, behind the scenes, or inspirational posts. So you have to just kind of throw in a lot of that alongside what your sales pitches are. Mistake number 3, not engaging with your audience. You have to pay to play. And this was something I also, it took a long time, not a long time. It took some time for me to see, you have to be a good game player, that you want people to be engaging on your posts. Well, other people want that too. So you can build really strong relationships on social media with other brands, with other agencies, with other people in your field, if you are spending just a little bit of time each week, each day if you have it, just giving some engagement back and forth to these other brands. They will reciprocate it. So respond to comments, respond to DMs, respond to mentions. Start conversations with polls, questions, funny memes. Anytime you see conversations happening or you see a poll to vote on it. If there's a question that you feel like you can dive in and give your opinion on, share memes, share things that people say. It's not hard. Throw it up on your story. People appreciate that. It makes them notice you. Who is this person that decided to share my reel? Wow, I'm gonna go follow this account now. If you've ever had that happen to you, it means a lot. If you're not already a really big creator, it makes you excited. So having that in return, it's you're being a good game player. Mistake number 5, overusing or misusing trends. So why it's a problem. Jumping on every trend can dilute your brand or feel forced. And I'm sure you've seen this. It feels really awkward and out of place if you see the wrong kind of creator making the wrong kind of content. Cringy, this doesn't have anything to do with what you do. You can just tell, you can feel it. And if you're making it and you feel weird about it, it's probably a sign. So here's how you fix it. Only participate in trends that align with your brand's voice and values. Add your own unique spin to stand out. So your takeaway from this is really just, you don't need to feel like you need to jump on every single trend that you see, every meme going around. But if there is one going around and you come up with your idea of how you can make your company, agency, brand, business participate in a way that still locks in what your brand does, then do it. And if you can't, then don't. You don't have to jump on every sound trending and every dance that's trending, every meme that people are making. Don't force it, is what we're getting at. So here are just some final closing thoughts. As we're heading into the new year and social media, it's always changing. And I think a lot of us feel like we're just kind of floundering in how to use social media and feeling awkward in it. And so oftentimes we don't try because we feel stupid. It's feedback I get all the time. People are embarrassed to post on social media. That is the number one thing I hear all the time. They feel weird, they feel awkward, they feel embarrassed, especially when it comes to posting their own face. And I get that because I used to be there. And then eventually I got to a place where I'm like, what? And here I am. It's what I look like. What are you going to do? Fine, make fun of me. What do I care? So you get to a point where you're just this is what could help me have success. And that's worth it to me. For maybe, frankly, have you ever heard the first time you get a troll is when you know that you've made it? Man, that feels really good. And we had that on a TikTok a few weeks ago where people were getting so hot and bothered in a TikTok that we posted about. It was feeling people getting political over AI stuff, and I'm just yeah, we're making it. We have bothered some people. It's just it's stupid stuff, and it's like really nothing that matters. It wasn't even a hot opinion, but that's always the fear. Like anytime you post, it's just like, are people gonna be offended by what I said? Are people like gonna hate this photo of me or this video? Are they gonna send it somewhere and make fun of me? Do it. Do it. Whatever. So don't don't overthink it too much, which sounds counterintuitive because I'm telling you to think about it. So I apologize. But here's just a recap on all of that, where mistakes that we are avoiding making is posting without strategy, ignoring your analytics, overloading on your sales posts, not engaging enough with your audience, and overusing and misusing trends. So those are things that we are leaving in 2024, and we're going to improve together in 2025. There's always room for improvement, right? Always, for all of us. I don't care how long you've been, doing this, or if you're brand new to it. Mistakes are just opportunities to grow. That's how we're going to view it. That's how we see it. You can work on and fix one or two of these things. There's always room for improvement. And keep on working on your calls to action. And you will, if you keep on working on these things, especially consistency, eventually you will see growth. So I believe in you. I'm here by your side, and tag me in any social media post ever that you want, at C Point Digital, and I'm happy to like it, comment it, share it, critique it, whatever you want. I'm here to support you. So thank you for being here. We'll be back. We will be back. Keep coming back. And if there's specific social media trends, whatever, that you want me to give my unsolicited opinion into next, happy to do that. I'm here for you. So we will be back, and we'll see you guys next time. It's the end.
No, it's not. There's more.
There's always more.
Don't be sad. You can catch our full video interviews on our YouTube channel. Come find us.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends so that we're not sad.
And follow us on TikTok.
And Instagram.
It'll make your day happier, promise.
And we'll know if you do. Until next time.